So welcome to the webinar. My name is Matt Lloyd. Thanks for being here. I truly appreciate you for taking the time. And tonight's webinar, this is all about how to leverage an online business system and get paid potentially thousands of dollars on each sale that the system makes for you. Now, I am doing this webinar or this online workshop specifically if you attended an I Am Freedom workshop, which I assume that you did recently, and you went to that event, and I just want to recap what we talked about at that event and also teach you a few more things as well. Now at the end, I actually am also going to be offering you an opportunity to get some one-on-one training face-to-face in person. So I do want to tell you about that. But regardless of whether you take action on that tonight, I am going to share with you a little bit more about how our company works, how we're going to help you get up and running and teach you this business. Most importantly for you, how you can start earning these high ticket commissions we talk about. Okay, so let's get started. So recently you would have been at one of these I Am Freedom workshops. I am sorry that I wasn't there. I actually don't attend a lot of these days because we actually do these all over the world, and often we have these going on in multiple locations at one time. So we do many of these in America. We also do them in Canada, in Australia, which is where I'm from, all over the world really, the UK as well. So I couldn't be there, but I did send my team there. I hope you had a wonderful experience. I really do. And at that event, you would have been introduced to what we call high ticket affiliate marketing, which is one of the main things that we teach here at MOB. We teach people how to get started in their own online business and promote programs that pay out big, lucrative commissions. Now, an interesting little fact for you, we've been doing these seminars now all over the world for a number of years. Did you know that out of all the people who register, literally only 1 out of 3 show up? 1 out of 3. So you were the 1 out of 3. So a big congratulations on that. And the reason why I bring that up is, you know, I've been in this industry now for over 7 years, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my background in just a second, and then we'll get right into the training. But I've been in this industry for a while, and I have seen literally thousands of people who want to learn how to do internet marketing. They come to live events, they buy online training products, and I've noticed that the ones who go on and succeed, the ones who actually go on, get results and start generating six-figure annual incomes, are the people who understand that success is all about showing up in the first place. Okay, so when they say they're going to be on a live webinar, like the one we're doing right now, they actually show up. When they say they're going to be at a live event, they actually show up. That is a big part of being successful. So again, congratulations on that. I'm going to give you a quick little bio here, and then we're going to get right into the training. And I want to do this just so you know that everything that I tell you tonight, this all comes from direct in the field experience. None of this is theory. Okay, so I got started in this crazy world of online marketing actually in late 2008. So I probably had a very similar introduction to what you had. I heard that people were making money online, and at first I didn't think I would ever be able to do that. I'm not naturally a technical person. I knew nothing about websites or internet marketing. But back then, this was in Perth, Australia, which is where I'm from. I was at university and I was doing lawn mowing to make a living. So I would go and mow people's lawns for about 3-4 hours a day on the side of my studies, and that's how I was making money. But I had some pretty big ambitions as to how much money I wanted to make. I didn't want to just get by in life and do okay. So I started to learn a little bit about internet marketing. I responded to someone's ad. Shortly after that, I brought into a $2,000 program, and then I actually ended up buying into a $38,000 program. Now, this was early 2009, and I dropped out of university in my 4th year. So I'm a college dropout. I don't have any degrees or anything like that. And I got off to a little bit of a slow start. But finally, I did have my first $1,000 commission. And the moment I had that commission, I'll never forget it. That was one of my greatest days ever. Just the experience of actually having made real money online and actually seeing the money in my bank account, I think that's what I needed to see. I needed to see that this was actually real. When I did have that experience, I decided that, you know what, I want to do this for the rest of my life. I would love to be able to have a full-time online business and have no limit on my earning potential, be able to travel anywhere in the world that I want, when I want, work when I want, and just have that complete freedom. Okay, so maybe you can relate to that. Maybe your reason for showing up to the I Am Freedom workshop was you wanted to learn how to do the same. So that's how I got started. I am from a farm. I actually grew up on a farm. That's me on the very left with my dad. My parents are still on that farm today. And so I had pretty humble beginnings. And that photo on the right, that's when I started my online business. So that's me in my bedroom, which used to actually be the headquarters for the company. My bedroom, that was our head office, back when we only had one employee, and that was me. And these days, we have a lot more employees. We actually have over 165 staff all around the world. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the company so you actually know what are you actually getting involved with here and how does it work. So first of all, the company is called MOBE, which stands for My Own Business Education. And what we do is we provide business training to entrepreneurs and aspiring business owners, and also existing business owners too. Now, what kind of training? Well, it can be anything, anything to do with improving your business. So it could be training on how to increase your productivity. It could be training on how to advertise, how to make better hiring decisions, how to create a brand online. It could be about email marketing. We literally cover it all. Anything to do with business, we have training on that. And if you go to mobemarketplace.com, you'll see just some of our products. Now, it can be a little bit overwhelming at first because there's literally hundreds of them there. Okay, but I just want you to know that when you become an affiliate for MOBE, and I'll explain what an affiliate is, okay, just in case you don't know, but when you do become an affiliate for MOBE, this is essentially what you are promoting. Business training products, very valuable products, and we have an enormous market out there. There's an enormous market of business owners and entrepreneurs who want to buy this training, who want to use it, and who get just great value from it. Okay, so I started MOBE in 2011. It started off very slow. I think in the first month we did maybe a few $1,000s maximum. These days we generate millions and millions of dollars per month in revenue. We do a lot of live training events. We actually did our first live training event in the start of 2012, March 2012, San Diego. And since then, we've done literally hundreds, probably even thousands of live events all around the world. That's a picture of me on stage in front of a few thousand people in the UK. So I love to train, but really I love to actually do this stuff. That's why you didn't see me at the seminar. I'm usually here in my office. I'm just in the field actually doing the internet marketing, and I really love it. And I also love to share with people like you how they can do the same thing. Now, by the way, if you have no prior experience doing internet marketing, if you're completely brand new to this, if you don't consider yourself very technical and someone who picks up technical things fast, like internet marketing, that's okay. Okay, because I'm sincerely telling you that when I started in this business, that's exactly how I felt. What matters is that you're willing to put in some time to learn this business, and we can teach you, that you take it seriously. But I just want you to know that no matter where you're starting, it's very possible that you can actually do this. So we've done live training events all over the world. I actually go and speak at some of our more advanced live training events. So for example, there's one we did in the Bahamas, and we had about 300 people there. There's another one in that photo on the right in Thailand. We've done them in Bali, Curacao, Canary Islands, Costa Rica, and we're actually in the process of buying our own resort right now in Costa Rica as well. So we can start doing a lot of our live training events at our own resort. So that's a little bit about the company, the history. Like I said, we now have 165 staff, okay, and you can actually see who they are on our website. Most of our staff are virtual. That means that they're in countries like America. We have a lot in America because that's one of our biggest markets. The UK, Asia, Australia. So we truly are a virtual organization. And that is one of the really cool things about having an online business. You are not limited geographically to any one area. You can truly do this anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. We have generated over $100 million in revenue. And I just tell you that so you know that, again, we actually practice what we preach. We are actually out there marketing, and with what we learn and what we discover, that's what we teach you. Okay, we teach you how to do the same thing. Now, our main training program is this one right here. It's called the 21-Step System. Now, this is a digital training program. That means that you access this online. You should have access to this training program. You should have access to it right now, because when you showed up at our event, the I Am Freedom Workshop, you automatically got access to this course. So I don't know if you know that. You should have been informed about that. If you weren't, then let me know. I'll give you my email address in just a moment. But you should have access to this training program. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what it is and why it's so important. So when people get involved with our company and we teach them how to actually go and market a product and be able to make these big commissions from over $1,000 right up to $10,000 per sale, everyone has to go through this training program. This is our flagship training program. And what it is, it's daily videos. Each video goes for about 20-30 minutes. The videos are from me. So you log into this online training course, you go through the videos, and there's 21. Okay, I know that sounds like a lot, but you'll fly through it. It's good training. You will learn a lot. Now, so you log in and you start on step 1. Then you go to step 2. Then you go to step 3. Now, you can't skip ahead because I want you to go through an order so that you're actually understanding the content before you go to the more advanced step. So again, you should have access to this training program. And the most valuable part of this training program is that rather than just leaving you on your own to try and figure it out, we actually pair you up with one of our coaches. Now, I handpick our coaches. I truly do. We have coaches all over the world, a lot in America, UK, Australia. So we try and pair you up with a coach who's on a similar time zone to you. And your coach actually does this business. They've been doing it for a while. They've taught lots of other people how to do it. And your coach will communicate with you on the phone through each step. So for example, you'll complete step 1, and then you'll reach out to your coach, have a short conversation. They make sure you've understood the training, and then you'll go to step 2. So that's how it works. And the reason why that's so important is if you ever get stuck or if you ever have questions, we don't just leave you on your own. You can actually reach out to us and we will help you. We want to see you do well, because when you actually make sales with this system by promoting it, we actually make money too. So we want to see you be really, really successful. Now, again, if you don't have access to it, and you should have received this by email. So if you didn't get access by email, do me a favor and just quickly check your spam folder. You should be looking for an email from myself, and that would have come from mattlloyd@mobe.com. That's mattlloyd@mobe.com. Don't forget the 2 L's in Lloyd. But if you don't have access to the program, I want you to email me. And this is my personal email, okay? I don't usually give this out, but I want you to just email me, because if you don't have access, I want to get you set up as soon as possible. My email is workwithmattlloyd@gmail.com. That's 2 T's and 2 L's. So if you did not get access to that 21-step training program, let us know. Okay, we want to get you access. Now, like I said, the most valuable part of that training program is that you're actually going to have your own personally assigned coach. My biggest tip to you is that make use of your coach. Okay, reach out to them, ask them a lot of questions, follow their advice, okay, because they actually have been in the field doing this for quite some time. They've trained a lot of people. They know what they're talking about, and they are there to help you. They want to see you do well, just like I do. Okay, so reach out to your coach. So get started as soon as possible. By now, if you're watching this, I hope you're on step maybe 1, step 2, possibly even step 3. If you haven't started, just reach out to your coach right now. Send them an email, schedule a call. In the email I sent you, there should be a link to schedule an appointment too. But email them, pick up the phone and call them. They're very friendly. They want to see you do well, so just reach out immediately. Now, the other thing that you would have got at our live event at the I Am Freedom workshop is you would have got a copy of my book. Now, my book is called Limitless, and this is a book about how to do high-ticket affiliate marketing, which is what we actually do, what we actually teach. Okay, so high-ticket affiliate marketing it's a business model where you can promote products, services online, and you can actually place ads. When people click the ads and go and buy those products and services, you get paid a commission. But the commissions with this model are much higher than traditional affiliate marketing. Okay, so I'll talk about that in just a moment, but they can literally be up to $10,000 per sale. This book, I highly recommend you read it. Just read 10, 15 pages a day. You'll get through it easy. I tried to write it in an entertaining way, so there's lots of stories in there, but make sure you're reading the book because it tells you about how this business works and how you can do really well with it. Okay? So before we go on, I want to ask you a few questions. And do me a favor, there's a little comment box on the side of this webinar. Please just interact with me. I want to make this a two-way thing. Okay, so I want to know, why did you actually show up to the I Am Freedom workshop? What was it about the event? You might have seen an ad online. You might have got a postcard about it or heard about it on the radio, but for whatever reason, you decided to register and you decided to show up to the event. So what was your main motivation for doing that? I want to know. Most people, when I ask them that question, their answer is, well, I came because I want freedom. I want financial freedom, but even more than financial freedom, I want to have freedom to work when I want, where I want, not have to worry about money, and just have options, a lot more options in my life. For some people, it's all about location freedom, and this is a big thing for me. I love to travel, so I spend about half of my year traveling around the world, going to exotic destinations. That's my thing. So I love to travel. Maybe that's your thing too. You love to travel and see the world, or potentially you would love to do that if you haven't done it already. Maybe it's about time freedom. Okay, maybe you don't like having to get up at a certain time every morning to get stuck in a traffic commute going to a job that you don't like, where you're not appreciated, and you don't want to do that anymore. You want to have complete freedom to work whenever you want. If you want to sleep in tomorrow, you can have the option to do that. Maybe that's what got you to show up to the event. Maybe it's just truly about financial freedom. You don't want to have to worry about debt. You don't want to have to go to restaurants anymore, and rather than looking at the food item, start by looking at the prices. You don't want to have to do that anymore. You don't want to have to worry about money, so you want to start an online business, even if it's part-time in the beginning, and if you can make a few $1,000, extra $1,000 per week, that would be great. You would be able to start paying off debts and actually get into a situation where you don't have to worry about money. Whatever your reasons, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you went to the event. Make sure you commit to completing that course, the 21-step training course, because that will show you how to achieve all of those things you want. Now, when you attended the I Am Freedom workshop, they would have talked about different business models for making money online. And what we don't teach is we don't teach people how to do an online job, because there's no leverage in trading time for money. But there's no freedom in trading time for money. What we teach is how to build a scalable online business. So in other words, a scalable online business means that it doesn't require any extra effort to make $2,000 a week than it does to make $1,000 a week, because the business is a system. It's a system that acts independently of you. So for example, even while you're sleeping, the system still continues to work. It still continues to produce and make you sales. So that's what we teach people how to do, okay? How to start a true online business. Now, when it comes to building a true online business, here's the typical obstacles that a lot of people have. Okay, so first of all, they have no idea. What should I sell online? What products? Should I sell digital products? Should I sell physical products? What exactly should I sell? How do I create products? Okay, so do I need to create the products? Where do I find fulfillment centers? How do I do all of that? They don't know where to do any of that really. How do I build an online store? So do I need to build the website? How do I get up my store? How much should I charge for my products? How do I collect payment? All of these questions people have no answers to usually when they get started. The last one is, how do I find new clients that want to buy my product or service? Now, out of all these questions, this is the one I want you to pay attention to. This is the most important. If you can learn how to drive traffic, that's what we call it, drive traffic. In other words, get people in front of the offer or get people in front of the website, even if it's someone else's website. If you can do that, that's the $1 million skill. Okay, learning to drive quality and quantity of clicks. In other words, placing ads so that when people click ads, they go to a website. Now, those ads could be on Facebook, they could be on Google, they could be banner ads on other people's websites. But chances are, every day that you go online, when you're clicking around, you are traffic for someone else's website. In other words, if you're on Facebook and you see those little ads on the side, on the right-hand side, and you click on one of those ads, some affiliate marketer out there paid to place that ad. Okay, so when you clicked, you actually made up part of their traffic for that day. If you can learn how to do the same thing, go and place little ads, and it's not that hard, that truly is the $1 million skill. Now, one of the main things that you are going to learn in the 21-step training program is how to start getting traffic. And you will learn that towards the end of the 21 steps. Because first of all, we're going to teach you the fundamentals. We're going to teach you the fundamentals of building a successful online business. But once you get to the end, that's when we start to teach you about how to actually drive traffic. Now, let me just take things back to basics and just tell you exactly what affiliate marketing is. So when you showed up to the I Am Freedom workshop, they should have talked about this, but I'm just going to recap it. Affiliate marketing is where you find someone else's product or service, they've got the website, they've got the sales video or the sales that are on their website. You show up and you say, hey, I'm going to help you get traffic to your website. I'm going to help you get people in front of your offer. I'm going to go and place little ads. When people click the ads, they go to your website and they buy, you then pay me a percentage of that sale, okay, a commission. That's how affiliate marketing works. With affiliate marketing, you focus on placing those ads, so getting them traffic or getting them leads. Now, here's the big downside with affiliate marketing: margins. The commissions are low, okay? Usually they are very low. They might be 30, 40, maybe 50%, but the price point of most affiliate marketing products out there are low. Usually it might be $50, it might be $100. It might even be an ebook which sells for $20 and pays you a $10 commission. Now, here's my question to you. If you're making a $10 commission on every single sale by placing ads, just like you see right here, okay, here's some ads that people placed for the I Am Freedom, for example, the event. But if you're making, say, $10 per sale, how many sales are you going to need to make if you want to get to $10,000 per month? Okay, I'm going to come back to that question in just a moment. But here are some different traffic avenues that you have. You have social media. So, for example, you can place ads on Facebook. Chances are you've seen a lot of ads on Facebook. You can place banner ads. Here's a few banner ads that we provide to you when you become an affiliate of Mobe. Okay, after you complete the 21-step training program, we'll actually teach you how to take these ads that we give you and go and place them on other people's websites so you can generate commissions. You can do solo ads. So solo ads, we will teach you what are solo ads. Solo ads are basically when you go to someone else who's got a list of email addresses and they send out an email and they promote your affiliate link. So people then get the emails, they click the link, now you're getting traffic. Okay, so we teach you how to do this when you go through the 21-step training program. Blogging. Okay, this is a very popular way of marketing online. So when you have a blog, you update the blog with your post, and when people come and read the blog, you can have your own banner ads on the blog, you can have links in the blog post. This is another way that you can get traffic. So we teach you all of this in the 21 steps. We also teach you how to do things like direct mail. Now, direct mail, this is not exactly an online marketing strategy, but don't think of yourself as an online marketer. Think of yourself as a marketer. So whatever different channel you have to use to get someone else in front of an offer, that's what you use. Okay, and it's even possible that when you attended the I Am Freedom workshop, that's how you heard about it. You got one of our direct mail pieces. You can do the exact same thing, and we'll teach you how. Okay, now coming back to that question I asked earlier on. If you have an ebook that you're promoting, and it's going to pay you a $10 commission, and you're able to get 1,000 customers, okay, 1,000 customers in a month, you'll make the 10 grand. But does getting 1,000 customers, just finding 1,000 customers sound easy to you, or does that sound hard? Well, that's about 30 people per day, about 33 people per day on average. Okay, that's a lot of people. Now, on the other hand, let's say I give you another option. Let's say instead of promoting a program that pays a $10 commission, you promote a program that pays you a $1,000 commission. How many customers do you need to find per month to make 10 grand? Only 10. In other words, every 3 days you find one customer instead of finding 33 customers per day. What do you think sounds easier? Well, when I first got asked this question, I got asked this question sometime in 2008 when I was just starting out. I immediately saw that it's going to be so much easier to promote a product that pays a high ticket commission, a big commission, and find fewer customers than it is to promote low ticket offers. Okay, so that's why I got into higher ticket affiliate marketing, and that's what I teach. Okay, that's what we've been doing now for the past 7 years, getting involved in this business and also teaching others how to do the same thing. Now, here's the difference between the two. With traditional affiliate marketing, you're only getting paid on the front end. In other words, if you promote someone's product or service, they pay you a small commission on the front end, like a $10 commission on an ebook, but you make nothing on the back end. Now, the back end is those high ticket offers that they make to your customers that you sent them through placing the ads. With traditional affiliate marketing, you don't get paid on the back end. So if you help someone get an ebook sale and then they go and sell some expensive coaching program for 10 grand to your customer, you've now been robbed of a commission. You don't get paid a cent. And that's how traditional affiliate marketing works. That's how the industry works. And I always had a problem with that. I never liked that because I thought, you know what, if an affiliate places an ad and they send you traffic, they deserve to get paid on that customer for a long time and on all back-end sales. So that's how high-ticket affiliate marketing got started. And I was one of the very first to start it. And that's how we actually came up with Mobe, and we started creating our own training programs. But we decided that if affiliates ever placed ads for us and sent us traffic, we would pay them on the back end. Okay, we would make sure they always got paid on the back end. Now, with our program, you can make up to $10,000 per sale. You can actually make more than that on some of our newer programs now. But the commissions, the main commissions are $1,250, $3,300, $5,500, and $10,000. So in other words, if you have a customer who goes through and gets all of those programs, you're making close to $20,000 from one customer. Now, here's my question to you. If you have a customer who does go through and get all of our core programs, and you're able to make $20,000 from that one customer, how many of those customers do you need to find each month to start having really good months? How many of those customers do you need to find to completely transform your financial life? go ahead and just type that in. Now, most people in this webinar right now, they're going to say, hey, I'd be happy with one. If I could just find one person and make close to $20,000 in commissions from one sale per month, I'd be happy. Okay, I'd be making good money. Now, here's the reality. Not every customer that you refer to us is going to go through and get all of those programs. Okay, not all of them. In fact, most won't. Most won't go and get everything. Some will only get the first one, which pays you $1,250. Some will get the first and the second. Okay, some will get the first three, and some will get them all. Okay, but I think you get the point. If you're getting just a few of these customers per month and you're able to make these high ticket commissions, you can radically transform your life. Now, since we started doing this, since we started our high ticket affiliate program, the same one that you will be trained on when you go through the 21 steps, we've actually paid out over $70 million in commissions. That's been paid out to people just like you all around the world. Some have made a lot more than others, just like any of these programs out there. Some have made millions of dollars. In fact, we've had 8 people, as of today, right now, make over $1 million. One of them has made over $13 million. We've had, I believe it's now, I don't even know the number. We've had a lot of people cross over 100,000. We've had lots and lots of them, hundreds cross over, many hundreds cross over 10 grand. And we've also had, I believe, close to 4,000 people generate their first commission online with this system. Okay, so we've got a lot of success stories. Many of them are in the USA. That's one of our biggest markets. But we also have lots of people in Canada, the UK, Australia, and Asia as well. Asia is becoming a really big market for us right now. Now, when you attended the I Am Freedom workshop, they would have told you about this 3-day workshop we're doing, a more advanced training called the Home Business Summit. Now, here's the thing. If you are on this webinar right now, according to my tracking, and I hope it's right, and if it's not, please email me and let me know. You've got my email address. But you would have been offered this 3-day live training workshop. It's called the Home Business Summit. The Home Business Summit is our flagship training event to teach people who want to go a little bit further than the 21 steps. They want a little bit more advanced training because they're a little bit more serious about their business and they want to take their earning potential to another level. But we put together this 3-day training workshop for those of you out there who you're not satisfied with an extra $1,000 a month. You want more. You want to generate at least a 6-figure annual income with this business. In other words, you want to make more than $100,000 per year. That's where you aspire to be. Okay, now if that's you, I highly recommend you get to this live event. You would have been offered this live event at the I Am Freedom workshop. For whatever reason, you didn't take advantage of the offer. And maybe it's bad timing. Maybe it's something else. Sometimes life gets in the way. I'm going to strongly suggest to you that if it's a matter of moving some things around, and if you can, you really should, okay? Because we won't be back in your area for quite some time. We do these 3-day live training events all around the world, but we go from state to state, and if you miss out on this one, who knows when you'll get to attend the next one. But this is you actually going to this live training event. It's usually held on a Friday, a Saturday, Sunday, starting 8:30 in the morning. And we go right through to sometimes past 5 p.m. But every day is usually 8:30 to 5 p.m. But they are full-on training days, 3 full days, where we teach you all the little nitty-gritty details, all the ins and outs of exactly what it is that you need to do to start making really good money with this program. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about what you're going to learn at this event. By the way, you can also go to this website. If you want to go there right now while I'm talking to you, that's fine. Just go to thehomebusinesssummit.com. Okay, notice the 3 S's in a row, thehomebusinesssummit.com. Okay, and you can go there and look at that as I'm talking to you. So what are you going to learn at this 3-day live training workshop, which should be getting held in the next 2 weeks in your local area? Well, these are the main things that we're going to start with. Any successful business, whether it's a a billion-dollar online business like Amazon.com or Google, or just a startup. But any successful online business has these 5 elements, okay? They need traffic. In other words, they need to have people coming to their website. They need a funnel, okay? They need some way to funnel leads through to their different offers and have those leads actually turn into customers. They need a filter. Now, a filter is a way of screening the most qualified leads from the least qualified leads. So, for example, let's say that an online business is going to have phone follow-up. They don't want to be talking to every single lead, so they need some way to filter the leads so they're only talking to the most qualified leads. They need to have good follow-up, so email follow-up. For example, you should have been getting emails from me. Okay, I practice what I preach. I'm going to be marketing to you. I'm going to be providing content, value to you, but I'm going to be sending you emails from time to time. All successful online businesses do that. And also, they need to have a good product mix. So that means they've got lower priced front-end products, but they also have the back-end, more premium, higher priced products that are more expensive, they're a lot more valuable, and they can actually pay out a lot bigger commissions to affiliates like you. Okay, in our case, right up to $10,000 per sale. Now, the other thing that we'll teach you at the Home Business Summit are the 5 stages that any business goes through. There are 5 clear stages. You need to know what these stages are. You need to know some of the characteristics of each stage. This is how you take a business from an idea, from a startup, right through to the exit, okay, the big payday. So we will talk about that. We talk about how to increase your income by focusing on high ticket offers like the ones we have with high profit margins, and how to actually get the sale. So what exactly do you do? Okay, where do you go and place ads? What exactly do you do? We will teach you that at this 3-day live training. Effective traffic sources. So we teach you about traffic. Now again, if you're brand new to this, and if some of what I'm saying to you right now sounds like I'm speaking a foreign language, I get it, okay, because I was... That's how I started as well. All of this sounded like another language. But when you attend this 3-day live training workshop, we'll actually teach you. We'll break it down to the very basics. We will show you exactly what you need to do to go and start getting traffic so you can actually make these commissions. Now again, you can get started even if you're doing this part-time. I recommend you have at least 30 minutes per day. If you can do more, perfect. Okay, if you can do more, that's even better. Now, the Home Business Summit, we will also teach you how to get funding. Now, this is very important because if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, one of the most important skills you need to develop is the skill of getting your hands on cash. Okay, you're going to need cash to build a business. You're going to need cash to grow. You're going to need cash for marketing. You're going to need cash if you ever want to go and hire anyone. You are going to need to get cash. Now, if you don't have a lot of cash just laying around right now, that's no excuse. Okay, truly successful entrepreneurs, the ones who get on the Forbes list and become billionaires, many of them started out broke, started out with very little money, weren't born into wealth, and in the beginning of their journey, they had to go and learn about funding. They had to learn about how to borrow money, how to use different credit cards, different funding options. There are so many different ways that you can get your hands on cash, and most of these ways have never been taught to you before. Okay, but once we teach them to you at the Home Business Summit, you're going to be able to use these for any different business you go and start in the future. So if you want to get your hands on, say, $10,000 cash, or possibly a lot more, it could even be up to $50,000 cash for whatever purpose you want as it relates to business, we're going to show you what to do. I'm not guaranteeing you're going to be able to do it, but a lot of our students, once they actually see how you do this, they're successful with it. They're able to suddenly get funding and use that funding to go and start a business. Making the right choices. So we teach you how to choose the right niche and industry, how to choose the right business model, how to choose the right products to promote, how to choose the right mentors, how to find support and accountability, because that's what a lot of people need. A lot of people, when they start an online business, they're determined, they're hungry for success, they're willing to put in the time, but they don't have support. So we show you how to get support, how to find people who can actually guide you, mentor you. Like I said, how to finance your business, how to take control of your freedom, okay, your financial freedom. So we do talk a lot about mindset because that is essential if you want to be successful in business. But all of this, you can see it outlined on this page, thehomebusinesssummit.com. You'll also see a few videos on that page if you want to go there right now that further explain what it's about. Here's just a few other things you'll be able to do. When you show up to this event, you're going to have a lot of other people in the room, okay, who are just like you. They're just getting started out. They might not have a lot of experience in internet marketing. In fact, most of them are going to be brand new. Okay, they're going to be brand new. They haven't done this before, but they want to learn how. So you're going to meet a lot of these people. But you're also going to see people in the room who've been doing this for years, especially our trainers who make very good money actually doing this. You're going to be able to rub shoulders with them, talk to them face to face, ask them questions. That's truly one of the most valuable parts of attending this event. You know, I spend a fortune every single year going to live events and consulting with people who are at the next level in business from me. Just last year, for instance, I went to Scotland and I spent a week with about 12 other people with a man who's in his 70s who built a $450 million company in the late 80s. And part of the reason why I do that, part of the reason why I spent $22,000 to go to his place, he's actually got a castle in Scotland. Part of the reason why I do that is because when you can actually talk to someone face to face who's got the results that you aspire to get, that's worth years of you trying to find the answers, studying books or watching videos online. It just gives you an enormous shortcut. So when you attend this 3-day live training, you're actually going to be able to get one-on-one help from people who actually do this. You get live in-person training, and also you get to network with these people. Now, again, many of the people in the room are going to be getting started out, and they're going to be in your local area. One of the best things about these live events is when you spend 3 days there, you're going to make friends with these people. Many of these people you will become friends with. Some of them you might even become lifelong friends with. We've had people attend our live events and meet their life partners as well. So who knows what's going to happen, but when you actually do meet these people, you're going to be able to start building up your own success network. Now, this is very important. I'm willing to make a bet right now that you've got people in your life, it could be even people in your own family, but friends, family, you've got people in your life who maybe don't support you and your desire to have more, okay, to have more financial freedom, to start an online business. Maybe they're not really supporting you. And I certainly had a lot of people like that when I started out back in 2008, 2009. One of the best things that you can do is you can build up a network of other people who are like you and I, who want more. They want financial freedom. They want to build an online business, and they think like you and I do. So if you go to this live event and you meet these people, you're going to exchange contact details, and because they're in your local area, I recommend that you stay in touch with them. Okay, you share ideas. Let's say that after this live training event, you generate your first commission. Well, you can share with them how you did it, where you placed the ad, and they can do the same thing with you. Okay, so share openly with them, but build up your support network. Getting to live events is the best way to do that because you actually get to meet these people in person. Okay, so you'll get all of that when you show up to the Home Business Summit. And like I said, you can go to thehomebusinesssummit.com and you can find out more about that. Now, by the way, the price of the ticket on the Home Business Summit, what I've done is I made a very special offer. When you attended the I Am Freedom workshop, you would have got presented with a fairly substantial discount. What I've done is I've taken that discount and I've extended it. Okay, we weren't going to do this, but I've decided that since you showed up here on this webinar right now, you can still get it for the exact same price that you got at the I Am Freedom workshop. Okay, so if you go there right now, thehomebusinesssummit.com, and get your ticket, you can get the same great deal that you got offered at the I Am Freedom workshop. And then all you have to do is show up. Okay, so once you buy your ticket online, on the thank you page, it's going to tell you the hotel address. Okay, so you will want to write down the hotel address. I recommend you show up. If it's starting on a Friday, which they usually do, I recommend you show up around 8 a.m. Okay, but all of that will be on the thank you page. So make sure you write down the address, and then make sure you put it on your calendar. Okay, because there's no sense you getting a ticket and then you forget about the event. Make sure you put it down on your calendar. Make sure you show up. Okay, that's the biggest part of success, actually showing up in the first place. Okay, so I want to thank you for your attention tonight. I want to thank you for being here. I hope we get to meet. I won't necessarily be at this Home Business Summit. Again, we do lots of these all around the world, but I do choose my coaches very carefully. So the people that will be teaching you are more than qualified to teach you. But I do a lot of our more advanced training programs. So if I ever meet you at one of them, I look forward to it. I really do. Again, thank you for being here. Take action right now. Remember, it's all about action. At the end of the day, what separates people who go on, transform their lives, achieve financial freedom from those who don't, and continue to lead lives of just mediocrity, it's whether they take action or not. Okay, so you've got the offer in front of you. You've got the website, thehomebusinesssummit.com. Go there right now, take action, and I look forward to having you as our guest at the Home Business Summit. We'll speak soon.